Hello everyone and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. I am Sir Ruckman and we continue on as the Realm of Angmar, and we're immediately just going to go straight for Captain Dwalin over here with our Guardians of Doom led by Rhudaur. And ooh, Dwalin, you have a cool UI. I like your portrait there. He does have Azagul's two Protectors and Gabilgathul Guards, so two very powerful units, but we have the perfect counter being those Guardians. Now, this is actually my second time recording this episode. So thankfully I had a backup save before I saved over it, and we lost like 3 or 4 pretty fun battles, so now I can actually go back and redo them again. Basically, OBS did some weird thing where it recorded my video like a slideshow, and I think that was something to do with some software that I had installed that was supposed to optimize my games and like basically limit your processing power to other applications, and that was just messing with OBS, I believe. At least that is my presumption. Now, I'm just going to have a front wide line of barrow wights along with our... I think we have our hillmen there. We can put our pikemen on this side. Longbowmen will just be in a kind of loose formation right in the back with the Angmar archers directly behind as well, to avoid them from taking too much damage from our enemies' skirmishers. We have lots of hillmen here. We have some thralls that we can kind of just throw into the meat grinder. And we also have savages, which we shall basically envelop on both flanks just like that. And yeah, let's get everyone into a formation. We have some, Rhudaur landsmen, very strong axe throwers. We'll get those on the right flank, and then I'm just going to go for a big overload of the wargs and cavalry on the left flank here. Try to bait out the opponent first before we engage with our infantry. I want to kind of get them in this flat land over here. Ideally, I also want to get our warg skirmishers to throw javelins on those Azagul's tomb protectors. These guys look nasty, don't they? Now, we do have a few other battles besides this, some Dunedain, elves, and even Gundabad, which I had previously recorded, and then, well, you guys pretty much guessed the rest after what I said. I decided I'm not just going to skip these battles, because I figured they were pretty important to the campaign, so here I am doing them again a few days later after a short little break. Alright, wargs, go ahead and just start firing. I don't really care what you shoot into. But we do need to make sure that javelins go into those tomb protectors. That's the big one here. We might be able to get some cheeky charges on militia with our guardians, which would be preferred. Now we should be able to do a lot of damage with these javelins because they are armor piercing. They should be able to clear out the tomb protectors. In fact, yeah, they already are taking a few casualties, and they should take a few more now that our other wargs will begin to fire. Look at that damage. Yes, they are falling, and they are falling quickly. This is exactly what we want. And we might as well pull our other cavalry around the flanks. If we can get some side charges into Dwarven laborers, that will be really, really good for us as well. Now, they are marching up. We have pikemen that need to be shot down. Let's see here. Do we want to charge straight into laborers? That seems like kind of a death sentence, considering they have the armor piercing. We killed most of those guys down, though. That's fantastic. We could try to use our wargs just as kind of a sacrificial unit and then charge in with these guys. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. We want to get our thralls on those Gabilgathul Guard, just kind of like be annoying to them. And that charge going into the back of the Eriador militia. At this case, we will now go in with the cavalry. You're going for those foragers. Oh, that was a really bad charge. That was bad. You guys pull back, get away from there. Hopefully the Guardians don't lose anyone this early. That would be a shame. Ideally, we can just keep firing at them with our archers as these hillmen go to deal with the Gabilgathul Guard. In fact, do we have any more? Yeah, we have landsmen. Those guys can be useful. Our wargs keep on just skirmishing away. Why don't you go shut down some laborers, since you can easily take those down. Hillmen and Gabilgathul Guard are now engaged. We'll try to get the landsmen behind them and send up the rest of our hillmen now. Oh, those Dwarven laborers got absolutely hammered. My goodness. Alright, we're dragging away the other forces, which is good. Keeping the Tomb Protectors away from our battle line. We'll use that Serpent Elixir now, see if we can get a cheeky stun. How are you guys doing? Still firing at those pikes, but they're nearly dead. Lancemen, go ahead and throw javelins at those Firebeard warriors. And you guys go charge those Gabilgathul guard. Savages should be able to shut down those laborers along with another charge from our guardians here. Just get rid of them before they, can cause any more damage. Alright, we're already routing away those pikemen. Archers, what are you guys shooting at? You're shooting at Eriador pikemen over here. That's fine. Go ahead and keep doing that. As you guys charge in from the back here. Hitting Firebeard warriors, doing loads of damage. I love it. You love to see it. I want you guys to go charging on those pikemen now. Cavalry, we don't really have too much more for you, do we? You guys stop firing. Maybe go for the Tomb Protectors if you can. Savages, that was an awful charge. Come on, everyone get in there. Hit those pikemen. We need to get these wargs out of here and get our guardians on that formation. Perfect, these militia are running away. This is fantastic. Like, you guys can probably go for those laborers now. Most of the Gabilgathul guard are dead, though, thanks to the power of our, what do you call them, the savages there. You guys charge into laborers, please. Only a few of them have died, which is fantastic. This charge should kill, yep, and an instant rout on those Dwarven laborers. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Come on, savages, I need you guys to be killing right now. Get in there and cut down those Gabilgathul guard, please. You guys charge those laborers who are now trying to engage us. Barrow wights have taken some damage, but they'll be okay. And we could probably get our other soldiers to help them. Azrael's Tomb Protector still not being engaged in melee, which is fantastic. The longer we can just shoot them down, even with our archers, who aren't too effective against armor, the better. Hunvorn, though, definitely killing a lot of these pikemen. I'm a little bit worried about this charge. We do kill a couple there. In fact, sending these pikemen flying. Pull out now. His next goal will be to shoot down the Tomb Protectors as we use the wargs here to chase down the rest of the remnants. In fact, it really is just the Tomb Protectors now. They're still getting peppered down by our archers, but pretty soon here they can simply run away. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Get Hunvorn in there. We're going to use the Guardians to finish them off. Even these hillmen can join the fight. So I believe the Gabilgathul Guard are finally going down. Just some militia remain. Hope you guys are not going the right way. Keep on running. Keep on running. Don't want longbowmen to fight these guys in melee. Let's send in the Angmar archers just to support. Although our barrow wights are getting in quickly, they might be able to disrupt that charge. If we can support them with the Guardians of Cardolan, then we will have utterly crushed this force. Anyone left over here? A couple militia. Alright, Guardians, go for that charge. Everyone's getting engaged. Guardians charging in on the Azrael's Tomb Protectors. And the armor piercing should help them get quite a few kills once they get engaged and deeper into the lines. That charge was a bit whack. Let's pull out one more time. Make sure you guys are not going to fire. That would be awful if you started killing my own troops. Cavalry, pull out and go for one more charge, and then I think that will do it. I think these guys are unbreakable, so they're just going to keep fighting to the death here. Only very few remain, and they are just going to get cut down by hillmen and these barrow wights. Oh, that guy just gets maced right in the back of the head. That has to hurt. Well, this battle is essentially done. Let's get Hunvorn to shut down that last general there. He should be able to kill him very quickly. All the stun locking happening here and the high attack units, the armor piercing. But hillmen, you guys are pretty useless. Get out of here. You guys can't kill this man. But these barrow wights can. Come on, cut him down. Cut him down. He's got to be low. He's just a captain, too. He's not even that special. Shut him down. Yes, he is dead, and that is the entire army routing, I believe. Oh, a few scouts came back. Interesting. They're not long for this world, though. Especially once we get our wargs into them. Once they rout, I think that'll shut off the battle. They're wavering. Only 5 of them remain. Well, 17%. I think I actually did better than my first time around on this battle. Alright, cut them down, get those, what do you call them? Prisoners. Alright, 170, you know what, that might be the same, actually. That might be the same kill-death ratio. 247 by those barrow wights, fantastic work, Hoonvorn. How many did the Guardians get? 116, not bad there, but they also caught 150 prisoners. Those barrow wights, very, very powerful. Now, we're going to ransom off these captives so that we can get extra money. I did that in my first time through to get the guard barracks in this settlement, so hopefully it still gives us enough this time around. Excuse me as I have a sip of coffee. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, but it's never too late for coffee. I think the latest I've had coffee is like 8 p.m., and I can still fall asleep on it. We get 1,970 gold for ransoming them, and they took it, which is perfect. That'll let us invest more into this settlement, which we kind of need to do to get some of our Iron Crown units in the front line. And we can't recruit anyone else, but we will simply... Oh, we can... Do we have the way station here? They must have the way station. Where is it? No, we don't. Or wait, what? Oh yeah, there it is, way station right there. So yeah, we can retrain our Guardians up here. We can even train Hoonvorn's unit, but he replenishes anyway, so there's not really a point in doing that. Looks like we can actually retrain these other soldiers, which is nice just because of the recruitment pools there. Now we do have some reinforcements up here in this fort. We could send them down, like these archers need to get in that settlement. We could definitely use more wargs. And we actually have a little bit of gold, but not enough to really buy anything else. Up here, I believe, yeah, we are one turn away from being able to attack Gundabad. And down here, we are amassing our forces at Kameth Bryn. So I believe that is an end turn. I'm pretty sure that was everyone. Yeah, that's got to be everyone, right? Yeah, it has to be. Now, Dunland is already on the borders of Bree here, so we kind of need to make a move sooner than later if we want to take that. So we'll go ahead and end that turn, and I'll cut it back on the next one. Alright, and let's go into the Mount Gundabad battle, but before that, oh wow, we have no money. We only have making about 1,200 gold a turn, but that will change soon. We retrained our units, we're declared Mordor on Rohan, and our relations are awful with everyone. Alright, Captain Radahis and Captain Dudanis will join Morholt the Hillman. We might need to move our diplomat there, yeah, let's do that. And you guys join there. Now, we probably should have built more siege equipment, but I think we'll be okay. What's funny is the first time I did this battle, one of the battering rams actually got destroyed, which is quite unfortunate, honestly. But thankfully the second one was alright, so hopefully that same pattern holds true today. Now we do have Marauder Chief Gurzog, who does have Orc Avengers, Gundabad's premier axe orc unit, one of the best orc units I would say. As well as a bunch of Orc Defenders, some Warg Marauders, Snow Orc Scouts, and Snow Orc Raiders, but honestly nothing too threatening for our army. Orc Defenders are decently strong enough, but we have the tools that we need, and the power of the Hillmen. Morholt shall henceforth be named Conqueror of Gundabad. Now, as for our rams here, I think we're just going to use the Goblin Infantry, because they are expendable. Where are you boys? Hop on there. Yep, you and you. Now, we might want to have another unit in the front just to kind of take the shots for them. So yeah, let's have these thralls up here. That way they hopefully get shot and not the rams. This will be our first group. And then the rest of our infantry will just be simply behind the lines here. Lots of hillmen and huskarls there. Join up in that formation. Couple of archers ain't bad. Pikemen over here. Sell swords right there, please. We have more thralls. This looks like a good battle line there. And some orc hunters and warg skirmishers, which shall be pretty useful once we actually get inside the settlement. The thralls, hopefully they absorb all of those shots. We're going to put it on ×6 as we just simply waddle on up to the gate. Like one of these rams is already under fire. Hopefully it can make it without getting shot up. I think we're going to be okay. If it makes it there, we should be good. Yeah, we are fine now. We're going to move up the rest of our forces here. They might get shot by towers, but that's fine. Up at the front line, they do have Warg Marauders. Looks like they were about to try to go for the gates, but they got stuck. So we're going to want our thralls to be the first ones in the line there. those and then the pikemen. You guys need to run up here right now. And the sooner we can get a foothold through the gatehouse, the better, as we have lots of open space around here in Gundabad to get to the back line and get to the town square where the orcs make their defense, and that dark hallway into the mountain. Can we actually get to the top? Oh, that bugs out the camera. That's so freaky. There we go. We can kind of see the citadel itself. Oh, we had it. Oh, there we go. As you can see, it's kind of hard to get your camera angle on it, but that is Gundabad. Looking all freaky. Maybe we can go back here behind the settlement and get a better look. Nope, the camera just definitely bugs out right there. There we go. They could definitely probably use a little more of defensive bastions inside the settlement. But I think it's still a very cool one. Alright, thralls, get in there, please. Start killing those wargs so that our goblin infantry can pour in. Thralls shouldn't be too bad here. They should be able to... Oh yeah, they are actually cutting down these wargs super quick. That's fantastic. Pikemen will do it even faster, though, if we get them involved. Hop in there, lads. And put it on ×2 as we just try to get through this gatehouse. Come on, push. Kill those wargs. We need to get in the city. Come on, we have spears. Just kill them all. Ooh, Merle's getting hit by ballista towers. That's not good. At least they shoot very slowly. Once we get past these wargs, though, that will... that'll let us get to the, inside the settlement. Come on, boys, get in there. Just run in there. I don't even care if you get cut down. Come on, just shut them down. We need to push through. Alright, goblins, start making your way in. Push these wargs out of the way. There's only 25 of them. Now they're getting pushed back. Keep doing it. Keep doing the good Lord's work. Come on, there's still 19 of them. They're really holding that front gate in. Come on, the hard part's going to be getting through these raiders, but once we can clear this gatehouse, we'll be set for an easy victory. You'd think that these pikemen would be able to kill these wargs a little bit quicker, but nope, they still struggle. Come on, just run in there, get past them. I'm not even sure what our pikemen are doing. They're not fighting properly. Alright, let's get the sellswords in here because they're a bit heavier. They might be able to push into this formation slightly better than the rest of our forces are. This is now being much harder than it was last time. Alright, come on, pikemen. Yeah, we are not pushing through these guys anytime soon. Come on, just swarm them. Maybe we get the sellswords in there, the heavy infantry. That might give us an advantage. There's just so many snowwork raiders at this gatehouse. We're making progress, though. They're getting pushed back. Come on. No, don't send in the reinforcements. My goodness. Oh, this didn't happen the last time. I was able to actually get my troops in through the gatehouse. Come on, push through. We outnumber them so much. Maybe we send in our own wargs just because they have lots of mass. They might be able to push in our troops. Our goblins are definitely going to be exhausted by the time this battle finishes. Come on, get in there, shut them down. We just need to get a breach, that's all we need. Come on, wargs, start attacking too. Just go into melee. They might take some casualties, but they should help us to clear these bodies a bit quicker. It's because wargs have very fast attacks. Come on, this is quite annoying, I'm not going to lie. I hate being piled in at the gatehouse and not being able to push in. Perhaps we should have got some siege towers to climb the walls and get around them. Always bring towers or ladders, guys. Getting stuck at the gatehouse is just absolute bollocks. Come on, wargs, just push through. We've killed most of the snowwork raiders. Yeah, there we go. If we can just get all the wargs up and around, I think that will give us an advantage. There we go. Start attacking. They have very fast attacks. So if we can just get them in and through the infantry, then yeah, that'll let us push through. There we are. We're making our way downtown. Everyone else just start piling through if you can. And literally just everyone get into the settlement now. We're going to try to charge with these wargs. See if we can get a cheeky little charge bonus on the backs of those orc defenders. Problem is I think one of them is still stuck in the settlement. And they might be too close to the walls for us to get a proper charge. You're going there. See if you can do it, lads. I don't want to use their ammunition yet, though. That's the thing. I don't think they're going to get the charge. Maybe? No, they're still marching. Yep, they're not going to be able to charge in there. That's fine, though. They're not terrible in melee, and they do have those fast attacks. We just need to get, like, Morthold around the back. Start flanking these guys. Come on, cut them down. We can just get our armor-piercing units in there. Our works, pull out, pull out. Oh, yes, perfect. Marauder Chief is actually making his way towards us, which gives us an advantage in that we can already start to work on killing him. If we can kill him early, that will be huge. Especially if we can kill him when he's alone here. Oh, they're getting a charge. Pull out, works. Start throwing those javelins. Should be able to get some decent kills. Goblins, go ahead and run for the chieftain. As our pikemen and our axemen try to work on those orc defenders here. Killed a decent number of them, about 20. What are we throwing javelins at? Don't throw it at the raiders, they're wasting ammunition. Dang it. Alright, goblin infantry head that way. This is such a blob fight, I don't like doing these, but it was the only way through. It was literally the only way we had to get through this region. Now you guys try to get behind and throw more javelins, while our armor-piercing units and goblin infantry tie down the Avengers. Boys, charge on in. Wargs, get right behind. Please get an actual charge. Nope, they're not going to charge. They're just going to waltz into combat here, but that's fine. Wargs, throw more of those javelins. Where are you guys throwing at? Throw them at these. Throw them at the blob in front of you. There we go. That's what I want to see. The quicker we can kill these orc avengers, the better, as that'll make the morale of the rest of the army waver. Perfect. This is great. We have a whole contingent of Rhudaur savages here, ready just to swarm these orc avengers. Get everyone in there. Cut them down. Cut them down. We're gonna use Iron Fist now. See if that gives us a quick little kill bonus on those orc avengers. Come on, just surround them. Don't let them fight back. Come on, yep, they should start just massacring those orc avengers. When you're surrounded by armor piercing, there's not much you can do. And Angmar archers head this way. They do have archers of their own that we need to deal with. Try to get our hillmen up there. Goblin infantry, you guys are pretty much just going to be useful for dying at the rest of this battle. We'll walk up the thralls and the other important units. Rhudaur pikemen can head up there as well. Alright, the Marauder Chief should be nearly dead. He's surrounded by those axemen, so I'll leave them to their own devices. Put this on ×3 for a little bit here. Now, we could send in those orc hunters, but we need to shut down the snow orc scouts that they have. So ideally, we can start to fire from this position onto the enemy here while we send up hillmen from the flanks. Or even just straight up the front, that'll be fine too. Like if we can just get a cheeky charge on them, that'll be nice. I'm not too concerned about preserving the warg skirmishers here. Ideally though, we will have the goblins absorb the fire. Your pikemen, hold back for a moment. Send in the goblins. Come on, run in there, goblins. They're so tired. Alright, hillmen, just go up front now. You guys go this way so that the archers can still fire. Alright, let's move in the snow orcs now. You guys fight there. Archers, just kind of fire at whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. Thralls occupy those defenders. And now we just need to get the rest of our armor-piercing units up here. So you guys are up there. Who else is back here? More hillmen. Hopefully these orcs actually get a charge. Yes, they do. That should help to crush those snow orcs even faster. Let the archers just keep firing at will. They're doing some damage to those orc defenders. At least solid enough. You guys just stay in melee, cut down those orc scouts. We have orc hunters here ready to support the hillmen. Those orc defenders just getting absolutely wrecked. Our goblins are probably going to die off, but I mean, who cares about them? They're just goblins. Come on, orcs, I need you guys to throw those javelins. Yes, the snow orc scouts are routing now in melee proximity to our orc skirmishers. Should be able to kill most of those. Let's use another Iron Fist here just to give ourselves that little boost of damage. And we have more units here. Yes, we do. Cell swords and those savages. How are we doing over here? They're already wavering, which is good. If we can keep up the missile pressure, please. This should make them rout soon. Thralls will probably just die off, but I mean, that's kind of their job. Come on, orcs, throw those javelins. What are you guys doing? Just throw the javelins. Morholt is fighting against orc defenders here. He should do alright. But unsupported though, he might fall. I mean, we're shooting plenty of arrows at those guys. And there we go. A massive, massive volley doing huge burst damage to those orc defenders. Here, capture them all. Don't let them get away. Everyone that routs is a super easy free kill for us. And they're fighting to the death, and they were just instantly crushed. Alright. Cell swords, head up there. Savages, you guys need to go into melee now. Hillmen can control the settlement. Now with javelins flying into the rest of these orc defenders, they are not long for this world. We'll try to go for some cheeky charges now. And keep tossing those javelins. Even though they're not armor piercing, they do a solid, considerable amount of damage. Now you guys charge into the orc defenders now. Ah, yes, they're running away. Here, capture them before they get away. That'd be great. Archers, what are you guys even firing at? Don't fire at anyone. Ah, that did too much friendly fire damage. What are they doing? Everything else should be routing now. Get in there. Shut them down. Shut them down. Only a handful of soldiers remain. Come on, just kill them all. Don't let them get into the town. Alright, it's basically over now. We got them. Last few are fighting to the death, and any moment now, that will be the battle. There we go. 534 to 1509, and Gundabad is ours. Orc skirmishers getting the most amount of kills at 245. Cell swords also getting another 139 there. Well done indeed, mercenaries. I always thought it was interesting how unit factions like Gundabad and the Goblins... Actually, I don't know if the Goblins can, but like Gundabad and Isengard can recruit cell swords. Don't know about Mordor. I don't feel like we see cell swords down in the south. I feel like we only see it in places like Rohan and northern, like more north than that. Are there cell swords in Gondor? Like, I feel like I don't see them in Gondor, but I also don't play enough Gondor. And since this place is our culture, we simply just need to occupy it. Good stuff, Morholt. You are truly a hero to our people. And look at that, Conqueror of Gundabad. And we should be making a load of money now. Yes, 5,000. In 25 turns, we can get snow trolls. And if we look here, I believe at the army barracks. Yes, it is the army barracks. We will unlock Bolgs Champions, Black Shield Warriors, Warband, and Black Shield Archers. All very, very powerful units, and they are strong orcs that will supplement our front line. We are going to need to build up our meeting hall, though, to actually get that. Let's just grab that Mason's Hall for now, because it's going to save costs on everything else. Yeah, Gundabad, very, very, very nice. Now, the question is, should we go for peace with the Snow Orcs and maybe become neutral or ally with them again, or should we just completely take them out? I mean, we're going to want a buffer for now from Anduin, the Elves, and Erebor, but it is something to think about. Alright, now we can probably send these guys out down to the battlefield. So let's get Agandaur, your barrow wights. Let's get your wargs, since they are ready to fight. Let's take these hillmen. We're going to need those Angmar infantry, Iron Crown warriors, all that good stuff. All you guys head on to about there. Captain Fallon will join him, and then we will send in the elites from the fort. In fact, they're just slightly behind, but that's okay. Still making money. We can get some extra hillmen here as mercenaries, so we might do that next turn, and then we can start to deal with the High Elves. Now, we do have this big Dunedain army, though, right next to us, and we need to shut them down. Problem is that they have a lot of horse archers, I believe, but we do have a strong enough army to cut them down with, and we surely don't want them going up to Gundabad. Let's see. Actually, he only has Dunedain cavalry, so we don't have to worry about archers. This should be a pretty straightforward battle. I'm going to go straight in here, save the battle, and go in there, Rhudaur, and show this man who is the true, who will become the new conqueror of Fornosti reign in time. After this, there is still another dwarven army to deal with, but at least if we can get rid of these Dunedain here, we can deal with the dwarves. Right, and we'll go for the same kind of formation. Infantry in the front line with the barrow wights who can do a lot of damage. We'll put the pikemen right there just so that they can kind of protect him if there is any cavalry that try to fight him. Besides that, we'll have hillmen in the front line. Longbowmen, again, loose formation just behind the front lines there with your Angmar archers there. That looks good to me. Oh, we actually have 2 Angmar archers now, so let's increase our capacity. And now we have some thralls here. We'll put them on the left flank here. See if we can use them to support our wargs. In fact, let's have the wargs on the right flank this time. You guys just be on skirmish mode. These 2 will try to deal with cavalry. And that leaves us with not too much else. We have some landsmen that can be supported by the front line along with Rhudaur savages and huscarls. You guys in there, and that looks good to me. We'll start just by getting our infantry up the front. See if we can take a better position on this hill. Now, ideally, we want to get our warg skirmishers to start dealing with that Dunedain cavalry. If we can just get them off the field, we'll have full mobility advantage here. Even if I have to sacrifice them here, I'm not too worried about that. I think Dunedain cavalry are spear cavalry, yes, so they probably have a bonus against horses. Most likely. Hope you guys pull away. They're already about to get crushed. Oh, come on, run away, run away. You guys go in there, charge. Alright, wargs, stop firing. Dunedain cavalry already getting wrecked, but I worry about our guardians at Khar Doom taking too much damage there. Actually, they made it through alright. Cool. Alright, you guys just keep working on them. Do have cavalry coming in. We might need to use Serpent Elixir in a moment here. You guys fire on those. Please start firing. Yep, they did go for our general, but that's why we wanted to have the pikemen there to protect him. Most of these Dunedain cavalry, though, getting peppered in by our wargs. I'm not really worried about the archers losing their bodies here. Just as long as the rest of these Dunedain cavalry go down to our javelins. Now that is a lot of damage. And they got absolutely wrecked. My goodness. I know, we need to go deal with the infantry here. You guys charge. Don't miss that charge. What are you guys shooting at? Please shoot at those rangers if you can. Oh, what are you guys doing? Go get away from there. Alright, wargs, keep on firing at will, I suppose. We need to shut down that those cavalry, though. Or not the cavalry, but the bodyguards. You guys run in there. You guys charge them. You guys get away from those footmen. Are these the ones with the maces? Yeah, they are. So get away from those. Archers, you guys are pretty much useless now. We need to support our front line very soon, though. Wargs, pull out. In fact, why don't you guys go kill those bodyguards? Wargs, keep on pulling out. I have faith in our front lines. Although those are armor-piercing units, so it's a little bit threatening. You guys shut down the bodyguards. If we can cut them down, we'll get a quick rout. Oh, look at that damage. Yes, he's already dead. Means the rest of his forces will surely fall very soon here. How are you doing? Yep, they're already routing. Those guys are routing. Arthedain footmen holding for the time being. But we've already routed off Dunedain Rangers. The bodyguards will keep fighting. But they're pretty respectable. I mean, they are bodyguards. It's expected that they will basically keep going to the bitter end. You guys shoot those down. Alright, pull out, pull out. Guardians, hit that last flank there. I want you guys to throw your javelins into those men. And then all we need to do is deal with those footmen. Or not javelins, but axes. Come on, toss those. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Alright, now if we just get everyone to hit them. There we go. Flank them, flank them. Where's our guardians at? They're chasing down those men. Perfect. They can go ahead and shut down those Dunedain bodyguards next. Yes, the Arthedain footmen are running away. Orcs, avoid those Arthedain footmen. Guardians go in for the flank. You guys chase those down. Here comes a big side charge from the Guardians of Cardolan, who stayed very healthy in our front line. Look at that. Mace cavalry on mace infantry warfare. And they're routing. Perfect. Most of the Dunedain bodyguards have been defeated. We simply have the wargs just get in there and feast on their man flesh. These wargs chasing down those Dunedain Rangers. Keep up the pressure. Very few of our enemies survives right now. You guys charge in there. Hit those bodyguards who seemingly are not routing right now. You guys go in there as well. Let's see how many are left. 4 bodyguard, but they're being hit by our landsmen. One more charge should easily finish them off. Actually, that's it for them, huh? That was the last man right there. That will do it for the battle. We'll simply capture as many as we can. Capture them all. See if it's worth the money. I mean, it is honestly worth the money. That means we can build more crap. Alright, let's end that battle. 218 lost to 1,200. Who got the most kills? Barrow wights 112? Yeah, barrow wights. Good job, my man. Angmar Marcher's not doing too bad, and our longbowmen doing okay. It's kind of hard to manage all the different units on the battlefield effectively. I do like how the longbowmen do have lots of range, though. It gives us a nice little advantage there that other evil nations don't necessarily have. I mean, yeah, you have Hashari Rangers and you have Loknar and I guess Black Shield Archers, but no one that's like just amazingly powerful that's an evil archer, not that I can think of. I mean, Isengard is crossbows, but you don't really have too many long-range units outside of like Berthiel's Watch and Hasharin. Wow, we get 4,200. Let's see if they take it. Okay, they don't have the money. That's fine with us, though. That means none of those soldiers will go back to their homeland. Sure, we don't fill our coffers, but we also don't have to deal with more enemy reinforcements. And I really like having that way station there. That's kind of nice to keep replenishing our forces. We definitely want to get that barracks done, though, and let's retrain those hillmen. It'll be nice once we have the barracks up there as well. We have a little bit more gold. We could spend that around. We need to get that warg camp here at Cardolan. Mountain Graham Stables is only 3,000 gold, so that's honestly not too bad. That is everything for this turn, though. Drangu the Bloody, keep on marching away. I want you to hold the line at Arthedain for a little bit. We still have Captain Frerin, but we should be okay. Oh, and Lorien's leader is dead. Ah, did Lorien get sacked? Galadriel falters. Oh, how Lothlorien has fallen. My goodness. Oh, let's take that orc bit there. Gundabad was overrun. Lorien's raised. That must be Dol Guldur, right? Yep. Wait, no, the goblins did it. My goodness. Let's take a quick butchers over here. Oh my goodness. The goblins of the Misty Mountains are definitely too strong right now, having taken out Khazad Doom. I can't believe they took out Lorien, though. Their auto-resolve is kind of poor, not gonna lie. Alright, let's turn that back off. Oh, that is very tragic. Oh, Barkellig became a large town. Look at that. Now we can keep working on our economy there, but before we do that, let's get those frickin' warg stables. Now, it might also be a good idea to invest more in Mount Graham, because we kind of want better units here. We need that Lord's Hall, so we can't really get anything just yet. Yeah, we'll just hold for now. Didn't we have a governor here? Do we not have a governor anymore? I guess it was off Funazir, but we moved him. Oh, what else is happening on this turn? Baridonianak did get besieged by the dwarves. But I feel like we should take the battle to them where they are weaker. Ooh, this one's actually a bit stronger. They have a ballista and some longbeard phalanxes, so that's going to be a bit harder to deal with. We will, however, deal with these high elves. They do have Lindar bowmen and Manyar rangers. But this shouldn't be a problem at all. In fact, those rangers only have 22 soldiers. It's mostly just their bowmen, and we have the cavalry that we need to really just shut them down. We'll just give that a tactical save here and start the fight. Now, as long as we can just rush our wargs into the bowmen, I mean, 3 units of wargs is going to be more than enough for the Manyar rangers to even deal with. Even if they can crush wargs in melee, I mean, that's too many. That's way too many. Excuse me, as I have another sip of my coffee there. I don't think this ballista is going to be too useful. Where are they going to be? I mean, they deploy here, but there's a lot of hills. They might deploy on top of that hill, given what the AI likes to do. If ever just back up for a moment. Agandaur can be in the front line. He's very powerful. And then we can have let's have the thralls and the hillmen up in the front. Just like that. Barrow wights, we can put them up as well. Put them in kind of a loose formation so that they don't worry about getting shot. And then from there we have more thralls. Angmar infantry. Run a couple of those guys. Iron Crown warriors, not too useful in this fight just because they don't have the shields or to withstand the arrow fire. And we'll keep those Northguard a bit farther back as well. We'll try to use the archers up on this flank and then simply have the wargs over here with the Guardians of Cardolan. You guys run up there? Yep, as I thought, they're going to simply be at the top of this hill. We'll do what we can with our archers. This ballista is probably not going to be able to do anything unless we can really just get it on the flanks. Put it on ×6 as everyone runs up. Run up there, lads. I mean, they might get tired from running up the hill. Let's actually just walk them. We'll try to get our wargs in position first, though. As long as we can keep them covered from being shot at, we should be able to just decimate this force. In fact, the wargs won't be too useful dealing with what do you call it? Dealing with the city itself. So it honestly won't be a bad idea just to kind of expend them in this fight. Alright, wargs, I want you to do that circle formation. Head on this way, please. Yeah, these, I'm just going to keep the archers out of it. Orcs, keep on moving up, please. You guys go into that Cantabrian circle. Guardians, stay a little bit farther back for now. Yep, this is perfect. Use that circle ability. How are we looking here? We're about to charge in. Hillmen, get in there. Big charge coming in from the Warg Raiders. And they do get kind of countered by the Manyar Rangers there. Come on, Wargs, just shut down that infantry. Use Black Hand of Mordor now, see what that does for us. You guys stop firing now. Come on, capture them, capture them. Don't let them get away. Our Barrow Wights hop into melee. They're all taking a load of damage from those Lindar bowmen and those Lindar guards, but that's okay. These ones are about to rout. At least I hope they are. We still have many Rangers in our midst. Yes, we do. Come on, deal with those. Let the Guardians of Cardolan get into melee. And you guys, no more Cantabrian Circle. Just charge on in. We go big charge, barrow wights and Guardians of Cardolan going in here. That loose formation actually working out in our favor. There's Agandaur. He's fighting Lindar guards. Not bad. These Lindar bowmen are still fighting. Let's retreat from there. How many Manyar Rangers are there? Still 11. Maybe a quick charge on them can help finish them off. Come on, you guys have armor piercing. High attack. Just kill them. Oh, Lindar bowmen here are getting wrecked by our charge. This is fantastic. We're decimating them here. So have some Northguard we can send in. These guys are running away. You guys run for those. Angmar infantry hop in there. I think those Manyar Rangers are basically dead. Only, what, 1 remains? Or 5 remain. Not too bad. I don't know where the rest are. But yes, he is running away. This is perfect. We're going to execute this force, though. We don't want to have to deal with the High Elves having more soldiers at the end of this battle. Look at that. Temple Wards just crushing these Lindar guards, making them flee for their lives. Now, I wonder if the AI Imladris actually gets crippled for, if they don't have Imladris. Like, do they lose access to their Noldor units? That'd be interesting. Guardians. Ah, you can't get those Lindar bowmen. They're going to escape. Oh, wait, no, they came back. Yes, yes, perfect. They decided to come back into the fight, but it is all for naught. As a big charge comes in. Come on, kill them all. I want every last elf in this battle to die for the Dark Lord. I'm gonna get in there, cavalry. Get closer, start clubbing them. They're not even wearing helmets. One good swing to the head, and these bowmen are dead. Oh, that is brutal stuff. Probably, honestly, I think the Guardians are now one of my favorite. I think they're probably up there now as my favorite cavalry unit. I mean, Knights of the Silver Swan are always great, don't get me wrong, but my goodness, these guys are fantastic. Them and the Rittermark Cavalry that have the, what do you call them? They have the two-handed axes, those are really fun to use also. Here, Wargs, get in there. You don't need to throw javelins at everyone. But I really need to see if I can get those missile models to be updated. I always forget to do that. Come on, hop in there, Wargs. What are we at, 91%? Yeah, that'll basically do. We can just execute the rest. So your most kills, Warg Skirmishers, 112, Temple Wards, 72. Good stuff, Agandaur and Guardians of Cardolan getting 70 casualties themselves, and they are still very healthy for the Battle of Imladris. And execute those elves. They do not deserve life. Only we can truly judge who deserves to live and who deserves to die. Alright, Agandaur, head on down there. Next turn, he can pick up those 2 hillmen to help join the assault of Imladris, where High Lord Elrahir resides. Now, I wonder if we're going to be attacked by, what do you call him? I wonder if we're going to be attacked by Eriador Lewin this turn or not. We could get some reinforcements in there. He could get 2 more units, and then he could get 2 more after those mercenaries. Is there anything we want to send in? I mean, we could give him some... We could retrain him some hillmen, I guess. Maybe 2 hillmen? Oh no, we can only... let's just retrain those 2. Give them fresh units, then we can send him down there in the next turn to join up his fight. It's definitely going to be a hard-pressed battle. It will not be an easy one, even for Agandaur himself. Any missions? Oh, if we take Uralstone, we get one of the best units currently available. I want to go for that. Let's do it. Merholt, go down there, put up the watchtower. It's only Hazog and some Snowwork Raiders, and Uralstone can get us a good amount of money. So yeah, let's just go for it. Why not? Grab all you guys, join the fight. In fact, let's take those sellswords too, just in case. And go ahead and besiege it. This will be the last settlement that we need to expand to. I want to see if we can get a snow troll. That would be really nice. Alright, anyone else can be sent to the front line? No, not yet. These guys are still waiting for retraining. Let's just send them... Should we send them back to Cardoon? Or should we send them to the west? Maybe we just send them to the south. It's tough. I mean, we could just wait for building here, but I'm sure Imladris will be better stocked up. So yeah, just send them to the south for now. Maybe we can retrain them at a later point. I think that'll do it for this turn. Actually, yeah, we need to sally out on these dwarves. This will be the last battle of the episode. Don't want to be taking any attrition from them. They do outnumber us this time, but they do have Longbeard swordsmen, Longbeard phalanxes, and lots of pikemen here, as well as a ballista. This will be a bit tougher of a battle, but they don't have those tomb protectors, so they sacrifice 2 heavy elite units for standard Longbeard tier units, which are middle tier, middle high tier for dwarves. Better than what our stuff is. In fact, even their militia swords are better than, or at least on par with our Angmar infantry. I know, sadly we're in a very compact settlement. Let's grab all of our cavalry, get them into a single formation here, and ideally get them onto the ballista before everything else. Alright, cavalry, get out there, please. Everyone else just run up there. Let's get the archers and one group there. Let them go like that, and then Hoonvorn, you in the front, Hillman on the sides. And then I want landsmen on this flank, and then savages on this flank. That should be good enough. Right, then we still have some Rhudaur, or some thralls we can send up to, we'll put them on the right flank also. Right there, please. And pikemen, whatever, just go die. Alright, cavalry, please do not be firing right now. We want to save our ammunition for the important units, like the Longbeard phalanxes, any scouts, Firebeard warriors. Alright, wargs, you're going to be pretty pivotal to this battle. Yeah, we got to be careful because that phalanx is just right there. You guys pull out, charge in their wargs. Alright, pull out, pull out. Alright, wargs, get ready to throw those javelins. As long as we aren't getting shot by archers, that'll be okay. Alright, just fire at will now. Don't really care what you fire at. Guardians, keep on flanking around the sides there. They do have some scouts, so we do need to be wary of those. I need everyone in this formation just to run right now. Decent damage to those pikemen. Go ahead and pull out wargs. I want you wargs. Don't deal with those Firebeard warriors. Let the archers deal with those. Alright, Guardians, get ready for a fight. Can you guys charge those raiders, or are you just gonna mess around all day? I looked at AI, doesn't know what they want to do. They're trying to retreat now. That's good for us, though. Gives us a little more time just to keep skirmishing and weaken them as much as possible. Get a cheeky charge on these Firebeard warriors, taking a couple of lives. Look at that, our work skirmishers just annihilating these dwarven laborers from behind. Where are they going, though? That's the real question. You guys keep on firing at those phalanx, please. I'm not sure what they're doing. I think they're going for a tactical retreat. They might realize that this battle is basically screwed if they continue. Yeah, why don't you guys, oh no, we lost formation. Oh, fuck, that'll do, that'll be fine. Those are Firebeard warriors, we definitely don't want to charge those. Oh, Warg Raiders are getting wrecked. Yeah, throw javelins at those Firebeards. Barrow wights, just go in on the militia, please. We need to find another pike unit to fire at. Let's just shoot at those. You guys stay on skirmish mode now. You guys go for those scouts now. And we're going to use that serpent elixir. We need it. Alright. Cavalry, I really need to work on you right now. I'm not using you as good as possible. Like now we should be okay getting the other wargs in to absorb the charge, letting the guardians flank in. Ooh, that is massive damage. That is absolutely massive. Alright, pull out now. Let the wargs join in the fight. Moonward's getting a little bit wrecked, but he should be okay. Longbeard swordsman going in for the melee grind. Archers, what are you guys shooting at? Okay, shoot at those scouts now. How are these wargs doing? They're fighting all these laborers. You guys chase down those Firebeard warriors. Let the guardians go in for melee again. Big charge right into more laborers. Yes, we've slain their captain already. That's going to make their units pretty much instantly rout. That's going to give us a huge advantage here. How's our armor-piercing units doing? They're getting kind of wrecked right now. Firing on the scouts, though, with mass fire. Let's switch to those pikemen, though. It's about time. You guys keep on working away. Yeah, we need to deal with those guys. How's the barrow wights doing? They're actually getting kind of wrecked, not going to lie. Landsmen, hop into melee. We really need you to support. You guys go for the phalanx. We need to shut down those scouts, though. They need to die. Let's go for those Longbeard swordsmen, see if we can kind of protect Hunvorn. These pikemen should be dead, though, with all that focus fire. Big charge coming in, making these militia flee for their lives. Very good stuff. I love this cavalry unit. They're just so good. Oh man, good, good. How are we doing here? Did we finish off those phalanx? Yes, we did. They are fighting to the death now. Same with the Longbeard swordsman. Almost everything is routing. Our wargs definitely got wrecked, though. Alright, Guardians, you're now our best target to, our best unit to fight those Eriador scouts. Looks like we won most of the fight in the center. Well, we're still just tossing javelins at pikemen who can't do anything about them. You'll never catch up to me. Especially when I turn on skirmish mode. Alright, Guardians, where are you? I need you guys to go work on those scouts. That works. Chase those guys down. And this battle is basically over. Like they should, I would assume they are just going to rout any second now. There we go. Keep on chasing them down. Huskarls go in. Is this the last unit? Just these pikemen here? It must be. And they are routing. Fantastic. Who is still fighting? Who is possibly still fighting right now? Oh, just these guys. And they are done. There are 98% of the enemies dead. Our wargs got wrecked. But a clear victory indeed. Only losing 340 men. 117 by barrow wights. They did take some damage this time around. Savages didn't do so well. Warg skirmishers 127. Guardians of Cardolan 122 with only one loss. I love it. We definitely need to get as many of those guys on the battlefield as possible for the Dwarven Wars, as it's only going to get more brutal from here as they keep pumping out their more elite, heavily armored units. I'm afraid of when they actually get like whole stacks of Longbeard phalanx and, you know, the Rangers, Gabilgathol Guard, Obsidian Guard if they get those. It could get dangerous. We could get 3,300. Yeah, let's see if they take it. Perfect. We're going to keep draining their coffers dry for the time being, as we really want to upgrade more of our settlements. Now, we could make Cameth Bryn perhaps be a barracks location. At least we get the guard barracks here. If we do that, then we can retrain those Iron Crown units when we build the barracks there. Mount Graham, you also need to work on your upgrades as well. Let's get that Lord's Hall there. That way we get the actual Mount Graham units. And Gundabad, your public order is kind of whack right now, but that should fix itself soon. But yeah, that will pretty much do it for this episode there. Next one, we will look to attack Yorlstone as well as Ladris itself, and then prepare forces to defend against the Dunedain, who appear to be sending Captain Bornavir perhaps towards Athilin. We might need to worry about defending that. But we are doing great in this campaign, even though we are up against so many enemies. We are definitely exerting the power of the Iron Crown upon them. So anyway guys, this has been Sir Augment, and I will see you on the next one.